Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Las Vegas Aces going up against the Atlanta Dream. Coming to you from the beautiful city of Atlanta, I'm Blake Suniga. Joining me courtside are Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here is Lloyd. 5 on the clock. Pass to Young. Over Howard. Young's shot is off.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Well, you look at the run the Aces are on. Do you think we can call them a dynasty?
Over the last 4 years, they have 3 trips to the finals and 2 championships. Now, I think the coming seasons will determine if they are officially a dynasty, but they're definitely on that path.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Gray outside. Pass to Hillman. Howard with the ball. Guarded by Young. Off target with the 3. Here's Gray. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Now here is Lloyd. Tight defense on her. Tried to bank it in, but misses. Pass to Griner. To the inside. And stolen by Asia Wilson. Here's Stokes. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Moving the ball well out of the front court. Wilson with a nice find.
Here's Howard. Lets the floater go. Gray defending. Griner with the screen. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, they needed that one. Their first make in 5. Five attempts to start this game.
Wilson the screen. Now here is Lloyd. She's covered closely. Griner with the rebound. Atlanta trailing here. Gray outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Lloyd with it. Gray picks her up. Pass to Young. Here's Wilson. Lloyd. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Gray defending. Screen by Griner. To the paint. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It'll be Aces ball. Now here's Young. Looking for her first basket still in this one. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Here's Gray. Dream with the rebound. Pass to Gray. Here's Hillman from downtown. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And here is Gray. Wilson sets a screen. To the middle. Stokes. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
The team relies on Gray's quick thinking. She sees an opportunity and instantly sends a pass.
Howard, guarded by Young. Ryan Howard drives in. Good on the shot.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
And here is Lloyd.
You know, it's always interesting to match up the offseason expectations with the reality of a new season.
That's what's so great about this league from a fan perspective, right? There's always something to look forward to, no matter where your team is.
Well, both teams here, they're excited about the possibilities, and that can mean anything from developing young talent to winning a chip.
Gray, no good.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Now here's Gray. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. Pass to Hillman. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Good find by Griner. She's so much taller than everybody at 6'9". It allows her really to see the rest of the court.
The Aces leading. Outside Lloyd. Now here's Gray. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit that one. Pass to Hillman. Here's Griner. Gray outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. Rebound by the Aces.
She might want to maybe defer for a while. She's had her chances this quarter, but nothing's fallen.
The Aces with another miss. And here the Dream, trailing by 5. Here's Griner. Rebounded by Jewel Lloyd. Pass to Gray. That one falls.
And Gray getting it done on the inside. Like seeing her be so aggressive, looking to score from that spot on the court.
And one of the best free agent signings of late, Chelsea Gray going to Las Vegas.
I mean, you talk about a game changer. The Aces have been the #1 seed in each of her first 3 years in Sin City, winning 2 titles over that span. Gray's been a huge part of the success in Las Vegas.
Now here is Lloyd. Wilson the screen. Now here is Lloyd. Defense is right there. Baseline jumper. The rebound by Brittany Griner.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
Screen by Griner. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, Howard is a skilled three-point shooter who has worked very hard to develop her consistency.
Young with it. She's picked up by Griner. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Pass to Wilson. Gray. Outside Lloyd. And that's a foul called on Alicia Gray. That is her first foul of the game. Pass to Wilson. Five to shoot. From out on the wing, she knocks it down. Walker Kimbrough with it. Launches a three, and the Dream another three.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
Now Mitchell. Wilson outside. And there's the 3-second call. This one going to be on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for her tonight. And so she hits the technical free throw.
And talking about the Dream, they do one thing very well. That's get to the line.
Last year, they led the league in free throw makes and attempts. The Dream have athletic slashers and players that can get to the rim.
The three-pointer off the mark.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. She's guarded closely. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And this is her first trip to the line tonight. And the Aces with possession. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Wilson. Shoots over Jones. Wilson with the bucket. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Griner with the ball. 1 second left. Basket counts.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Aces on top, up 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter going. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
Simple. Defense, defense, defense so far. And they have really clamped up.
Say it one more time, Tim. Defense?
Defense.
Every shooter that challenges their defense has had a hand in their face.
The Aces with the lead. Now here's Mitchell. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Bell. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. She can't get that one.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
Exactly. Even the top three-point specialists in the league would catch you for taking that shot. They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Bell. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Atlanta. And here is Jones. Now here's Griner. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Caldwell. The three. He can't hit that time. The Aces trailing. Here's Mitchell. Griner with the rebound. Atlanta with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. A shot by Caldwell, no good. And it's the Aces with the ball. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked by Brittany Griner.
Length and vertical jumping ability pay monster dividends for Griner as a rim protector.
And the Aces call time here.
Well, there's no question that the Las Vegas Aces have established themselves as the gold standard of the W.
Well, it's about more than those two titles. They opened up a 64,000 square foot practice facility back in 2023, the first WNBA team to have their own dedicated practice facility. That's showing a major investment in the team and the league.
Quarter two, and we're about 2 minutes in. Shot clock at 6. Lloyd from long range. Dream with the rebound.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Pass to Caldwell.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. And here is Jones. Rebounded by Jewel Lloyd. And the Aces with possession. Trailing by 2. Outside Young. Inside Stokes. To end the drought. And that one good. It's all knotted up. For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. She's covered by Mitchell.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
And here is Lloyd. Pass to Stokes. 4 on the clock. Outside Young. Tries again. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Now here's Howard. She's got 5. Down low. It's intercepted. Pass to Young. This one for 3. Rebounded by Walker Kimbrough. Atlanta trailing here. Here's Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to Lloyd. There's a screen. Nailed from three-point land.
As her stellar career has progressed, we've seen Lloyd take more threes, improve that aspect of her game.
Atlanta calls timeout. And back in 2021, Jewel Lloyd put up 22 points in a quarter, a WNBA record.
Yeah, she did it in September of that year against the Mercury. Then in 2023, Lloyd leading the WNBA at almost 25 points per game. So we're talking about maybe the best scorer in the league.
Gray outside. Pass to Hillman. The Dream again can't hit. And here are the Aces now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Now here is Lloyd. D right on her. Goes back up. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
And looking at the Atlanta Dream, they haven't won a playoff series since 2018.
Yeah, Atlanta has struggled of late, but when you look at this current roster, they are very young and talented. Headlined by 2022 first overall pick, Ryan Howard.
The Aces with the lead. Six on the shot clock. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Her shot has been off today. With her team leading, perhaps she should maybe focus more on her floor game.
Back to Howard. The pick by Jones. Inside. It's hauled in by the Aces.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Pass to Stokes. Now Lloyd. Three-pointer. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game brings her up to 4 for 9.
You know, it wasn't the best start for her, but she's shaking it off here in the second.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Count that bucket.
Way more likely to take it herself in the pick and roll. Gray looking to score the ball.
Here's Las Vegas. Young with it. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Lloyd gets it to go.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Gray defending. And that one drops.
Wow, you don't see her make plays like that very often, but that was a nice move there for the basket.
Now the Aces with it. 7-point differential. Outside Lloyd. Gray up top. Back to Lloyd. 4 on the shot clock from deep. A rebound by Gray. Pass to Hillman. And here we go, the Dream on the fast break.
She had to clear some space for herself to get that rebound. Not easy in there amongst the big bodies.
Lloyd with it. And it's Jones picking her up. Gray up top. To the paint. Banked in off the glass.
Well, you look at Young, she's strong, a bigger guard, and that helps her down low.
Now Gray. Over Lloyd. Gray, no good.
Not a big margin for them in terms of rebounding, but it's enough to get the job done.
Just one more advantage in the stat column, but it's translated to this lead.
Gray defending. from outside the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jones. That's her first foul. And the Aces making a change here. They could stretch the lead to double digits here.
And Blake, that would obviously put them in a very comfortable position.
Gray up top. Fires from deep. Over to the wing. Shoots the three. Green with the rebound. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Howard inside. Soft touch off the glass.
With good size for the guard position, Ryan Howard is able to use that size to stretch the floor.
Gray outside to the inside. Here's Wilson. The shot, no good. And so that brings the first half to a close. Aces ahead, up by 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And now the third quarter about to get going again. You look at Lloyd in this game, she's been everywhere.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
Here's Gray. Pass to Young. For three. Got a rebound by Ryan Howard. Atlanta trailing here. To the middle. Reiner. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Always easily above 50% shooting from the floor. Griner is deadly inside.
Now the Aces with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Left side, Lloyd. Gray outside. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
And Atlanta has possession.
And when you think of the ideal floor general, Chelsea Gray might be the first person that comes to mind.
Well, just look at what she's accomplished. Multiple WNBA titles, a Finals MVP award. It's hard to find a more seasoned veteran leader at this point.
Now here is Lloyd. 14 points for her. To the paint. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Few players better than Wilson inside, has a rare combo of touch and length, plus the desire to beat you.
Gray defending. Jackie Young the rebound. And it's the Aces with the ball. Gray outside. Outside Young. Stokes. She's guarded by Griner. Pass to Lloyd. It's stolen by Howard. Now here's Griner. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Gray defending. From beyond the arc. Drops in the tray. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Lloyd. Wilson outside. They get it back. And the basket is good.
Well, defensively, they're just looking for answers. Ever since halftime, they've seemed kind of disjointed, out of sync. They've got to get back on the same page.
And the Dream call time here. And here are the Dream. They trail by 9 points. Gray defending. Pass to Griner. Walker Kimbrough. It's good from long range.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Young with it. 5 points in the game. Gray right side. It's stolen by Griner. Finished off the break.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Wilson the screen. The drive by Tiffany Mitchell. Can't connect from short range. She's covered by Mitchell. The pick by Jones. Puts up a three. Here's Griner. Stokes with the rebound. The Aces leading. Mitchell covered by Walker Kimbrough. And it's in.
Dynamic on the ball. Mitchell able to shake the defender with that dribble move.
Now Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Griner. And here's Walker Kimbrough. She's covered by Mitchell. There's the triple. Tiffany Mitchell missing again. Now Jones. Gray defending.
Right here.
On the wing, Shatori Walker Kimbrough. The Dream again can't hit. Inside, Wilson. It's rebounded by Atlanta. And 2023 was a nice step forward for the Dream, a return to the playoffs.
Yeah, as you mentioned, it was a step in the right direction. Their first playoff appearance in 2018, losing in the first round of the Wings. But you look at the positives, a 19-21 record. It sounds average, but it's really impressive when you consider most of that roster was really young and under 25.
Now the Aces with it. They've led by as much as 10. Timeout called the Aces. Three-pointer, buries it from three-point range.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Griner. Makes it off the glass.
If she gets even an inch of space, she will make an opponent look very beatable.
Mitchell outside. Back to Young. That's in there. Tiffany Mitchell with the assist.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Atlanta trailing here. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Caldwell. Jones. With some mark. And the call will be against Jackie Young. That's her first foul. And Atlanta has possession. Here's Griner. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night.
She's shaking off her cold shooting performance from the first half.
And it's the Aces with the ball, leading by 5. Mitchell, covered by Walker Kimbrough. Back to Mitchell. Wilson sets a screen. Here's Tiffany Mitchell. Plenty of space. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Atlanta.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Screen by Griner. Shoots over Wilson. Mitchell grabs the board. Up top, Young. Covered by Walker Kimbrough. Wilson sets a screen. Tiffany Mitchell missing again.
She's been ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Walker Kimbrough. She's covered by Mitchell. Jones inside. Jones. It's good on the putback.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Now here's Mitchell. Wilson the screen to the inside. Here's the floater, and it's good on the layup.
I'd say you're fooling yourself if you think Wilson's afraid of a little contact, because she'll go up against anybody.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Jones. Out to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Walker Kimbrough with it. Takes the 3. The rebound by Asia Wilson. Mitchell outside. Wilson sets a screen. To the left side wing. Now here's Mitchell. All sorts of time. And Jones pulls it down. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Goes up on the wing, and the shot goes down. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low, and Wilson gets it to go.
A strong combination of finesse and skill. And look, when Wilson's rolling, keep feeding her the ball.
And here's Walker Kimbrough. 5 points in the game. Pass to Griner. To the wing, right side. No good from outside. The third quarter comes to a close. Aces ahead. They lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we're set to start up the action in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. And Atlanta has possession. It's a 5-point game. Gray defending. A pick by Jones. Elbow shot. Pass to Hillman. Expanding her range. Good for another basket. She's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here is Lloyd. Gray. The tray. Cans it from downtown.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Here's Gray. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And yep, it's good.
Oh, nice size at the guard position at 6 feet. Gray with the ability to score down low.
The Aces with the lead. Lloyd with it. Just 5 on the clock. Gray outside. From outside, off the mark.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
Here's Hillman. She's guarded by Wilson. A pick by Jones. A 3 from Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray, another miss.
She's gone cold, and I'm not sure she's their best option offensively as they look to cut this deficit.
Now Lloyd. To the paint. Misses the baby hook.
Not pretty. Got to just shake off a miss like that.
Gray left side to tie it up. Alicia Gray, another miss. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Stokes. Unloads. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
This is more like it. 9 points for her from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than she had in the first half.
And Atlanta has possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Looking to get it going. The shot, no good.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up, but I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Stolen by Brianna Jones. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. And she makes the first. That one misses. Outside Lloyd. Here's Wilson. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Now here's Howard. Good.
Look at the handles from Howard, just slicing her way through the defense.
Here's Gray. Outside Lloyd. Gray. Pass to Wilson. Shot clock at 5. Softly drops in the floater.
Since halftime, she's been on fire.
Atlanta trailing here. Now here's Howard. Lets it go from deep. Lloyd grabs the board. Gray. Pick by Lloyd. To the inside. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
And she can't get the first one. And she can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And what you love about Brianna Jones, she's an old school center.
Well, she's not trying to stretch the floor, rarely takes threes. Jones rebounds, protects the paint, and shoots a very high percentage. She shows there's serious value in that type of role still.
Now here's Gray. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Pass break. Here come the Dream. Falls right in. She is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Yeah, and the floor really opened up for her there.
And that was not a good reaction from the defense.
Yeah, they look real slow.
Here's Lloyd. Teardrop shot, and she lays it in.
Wow, Lloyd has really worked on those handles over the years.
The Dream on offense, trailing by 5. Jones outside. Gray defending. Here's Griner. The shot misses. Pass to Lloyd. Wilson sets a screen. And here's Lloyd. Over to the left wing. That 3 off the mark. Here's Howard. The shot from the low post is good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
And it's the Aces with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Lloyd with it. There's the 3. Again, Jewel Lloyd missing. Jones right side. Pass to Gray. Five to shoot. To tie it up. They get the rebound. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. That shot missing. The Aces with the lead. Pass to Gray. Now Wilson. The rebound by Gray. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lloyd with it. Now Gray. Back to Wilson. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Not surprised to see Wilson score the big-time bucket. She has an assortment of moves to throw at defenders.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And so here's Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Here's Howard. And it's rebounded by Jackie Young. Gray outside. Wilson. Outside Young. Misses the three.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot. Really, she's had a nose for the ball. She's their top rebounder.
Well, she has been today, no question. Just unbelievable effort that she's showing on the glass.
Outside Howard. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring them within three.
What a big shot from Ryan Howard. She might not be the most experienced player, but she can certainly dig deep.
Here's Gray. Pass to Stokes. Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. Here's Wilson. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
The and one puts them in a very good spot as they stretch that lead out a little bit.
Atlanta calls timeout.
They not only need to draw up a score here, but a quick one.
And once they get that quick strike, there has to be an immediate foul.
Yeah, Brian, they can't waste any time.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Gray. Misses off the left iron.
You know, it has been a rough night for her, but you can't falter on that try.
She hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And she hits both free throws. And it's an 8-point ball game.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Guys, what do you think?
They can game plan all they want in the huddle, but unless they put more time on the clock, this one's over.
Yeah, I don't know what they think they can accomplish with this timeout.
Maybe a drink of water?
Here's Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Brittany Griner. And now they decide to foul intentionally. She gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game.
Their comeback hopes are out the window. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, out the window, and the window has been closed. It's a done deal at this point.
Let's get home.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so she drops them both. And it's a 7-point ball game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
And the Aces call time here. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
So she gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Can't connect. So the Aces win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They really had to work for this one.
Yeah, weaker teams, they might have buckled at the end. Really with that crowd amp.